In the next 5 years, I think we're going to see a lot of differences in audiobook models. At least in the US, we've built very much on the credit subscription model. That's been changing. We've been seeing more retailers come into the a la carte model, which is again a sort of single unit. But what we're starting to see now is the subscription model in a wider range. So credit subscription being one piece of things, but more unlimited subscriptions, more subscriptions that access a bunch of different content, but that have meters on the hours. So what I think we're going to see is a lot of changes and differences and meeting people in the way that they want to buy an audio, whatever that might be. Plus some ad supported as well.
During the next 5 years, the most relevant business models are going to be using multiple options for your subscribers. So either having people being able to buy a book solo individual purchase, plus having a subscription model, also advertising options, and having multiple sources of revenue. So you can sell your book, sell the audiobook, sell the podcast that is associated to it, sell the newsletter access, and have that also be kind of points of sale for your client.
I'm totally convinced of all-you-can-eat subscription models. We already use Spotify and all the others in Germany a lot with huge success for our publishers. Javier Celaya was on the panel mentioning that I got Audiobook Person of the Year in 2018. The reason for that is we gave them, through our model, more access to another audience, and we made them more money, which is very, very important too.
We have seen tremendous growth across different markets, from Europe to the US. Actually, Enrico from the European Federation of Publishing indicated that most likely this year, audio will represent 5% of total sales, from basically half a year ago and basically 1% 3 years ago. So basically, audio is becoming the new format that is going to provide publishers the growth opportunity for the next decade.
Right now, we are living in a moment that it's very attractive because we are seeing a merge between formats. We see podcasts, we see audiobooks, originals, but we also see works that you don't know if it's a podcast or an audiobook. We see back catalog books that are being transformed into podcasts. We see podcasts that are being transformed into movies. So we see that there is an attention in the audio content production industry because people want to spend more time listening to spoken word material. So at the end, it's a moment for publishers to see how they can create more and more content. Yeah.